Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. Today, let us take a look at the toon-shaded Willful Chroma material. It is a style that is supposed to be inspired by the Green Lanterns, more specifically by John Stewart himself. As you can see, we can sort of recreate Hal Jordan well enough using that material. Obviously, we end up with the eyes of the character being black. Not the best option, but well, what can you do? And sadly, if we take a look at our friend Guy Gardner, again, the chest piece is the wrong color. Sadly, we cannot get the proper color for the Guy Gardner chest piece. So this is the less bad option to be able to use this chest piece. And the same for our friend Kyle Rayner. So again, for the Kyle Rayner official chest piece, there is no way to be able to get the actual colors using the material. Again, the material is supposed to be inspired by our friend John Stewart. Sadly, even then, it's the wrong colors. The best way to recreate our friend John Stewart is using the reverse slimline chest piece. Sadly, again, as you can see, we got the wrong colors. Some people suggested that we can use the Wonder Twin style. I guess we sort of can. It's a bit closer, but it's not exactly it. And we have a perfect example of our friend John Stewart here. So you can see the emblem is pretty much halfway on the green side of the material and halfway on the dark green, or what should be the black side of the material. So obviously with the Wonder Twin style, the emblem is a little bit too high. Yeah, I understand that. I saw some artists interpret John Stewart pretty much like what we're seeing with the Wonder Twin style, but the reverse slimline truly is the better option to be able to recreate the style. Obviously, it is not perfect, but it's a lot closer than the Wonder Twin style, except for the colors, obviously. Although it could be that in reality, the material is supposed to be able to allow us to create the evil John Stewart from the Justice Lords. Like with the Turbo material, we were able to recreate Reverse Flash, which is pretty much also the same colors as the evil Flash from the Justice Lords. So it could be that when we're actually getting our materials to create the Justice Lords, I guess we'll have to give it some thoughts. And now let us take a look at the Willful Chroma 1. So like the previous materials, applying the material on the hairstyle turns the hair white. I couldn't even begin to explain why. What some people have been suggesting is that it mushes all three color channels into one color channel, and somehow it becomes white. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. All that really matters is that if you do apply the material on the hairstyle, you will end up with some white hairs. It's that simple. So let's apply the Willful Chroma 2. So again, no matter what material you apply to the hairstyle, it becomes white. Not a big deal, I guess. And Willful Chroma 3. So there we go. And I can already hear you ask, Multiverse, where can we get the material? Let's take a look. So we have a new booster model that's been added to the game, so that is where the material comes from. So right now there is a sale. You can get the booster bundle for 20% off. So if you've been meaning to purchase some booster bundle, now would be a good time to do that. So if we look at the description, so you can see the toon shaded Willful Chroma pack. Sadly, the bad news is that it is an exotic item, and you only have 20% chances to get the exotic items. Also, I'm sure you've noticed there are 5 exotic items. So in a nutshell, you have roughly 4% chances to get the exotic item that you want. Also, another question that some of you guys will have is how long will the booster bundle last? It will last until September 1st, 2025. Now, if you are looking for one specific material, I would strongly suggest don't open a whole bunch of booster bundle, just buy it from the broker. Our friend Shadow Lady opened, I think it's 22 booster bundles, and she got the Willful material 3 times. I know some people don't like it when I say that, but the less bad option is to just buy the material from the broker. And if this is the material you want to purchase, as luck would have it, this is the less expensive of the bunch. So you can see it started at about 90 million, but you can see the price dropping pretty quickly to a bit less than 37 million. I know that 37 million seems like a lot of money, but it's much better than spending 200 bucks and still not have the material. And I have to give my usual broker warning, prices on the broker changes all the time. These are the prices on the broker right now. Tomorrow, next week, next month, and later tonight, the prices could be different. So there we go, guys. So we have a new Green Lantern inspired material that's been added to the game. So enjoy your new material.